The club, it's even worse because they will get violent.
I've had a friend. I don't care. I've had to fight like a man off of my friend because he like threw a drink on my.
Oh, God. That's like their go-to
friend.
move, by the way.
Yes.
A nice drink to the face. That's their go-to.
Yes,
move.
I thought. In America, the women they.
It's a very feminine thing. To
in
like,
Korea,
yeah.
the men drink to the face, and
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, now I gotta choke you out in the club. But I'm friends with like a lot of the owners and bouncers, so I'm like,
get him, take him out. Yeah.
out of here.
It's just like, I've had actually a guest on this podcast has told me a story where they went to a club, her and her other girlfriend went to a club, and 4 Korean guys were trying to approach them, but they were obviously like, yo, we're trying to have a girls' night, like we're not trying to be here meeting men. And the whole time they were in that club, those 4 Korean guys were making it hell for them, constantly pushing them, constantly stepping on them, trying to like suffocate them so they leave. And it's like, what type of behavior
It's
is that?
bitch behavior. It's
That is
small
such
dick syndrome and
behavior.
bitch behavior. The
Like-
gays do it too. I don't like going to like the gay clubs in Korea because not all.
Not all Korean men, some Korean men. Obviously, also it's not only in Korea, it happens worldwide. But because this podcast is a Korean podcast, we're talking about Korea because we live in Korea.
Meow.
Hopefully I'll get it now. Okay.
Meow.
George just in the background, meow.
But,
meow.
like
Yeah.
it's like that too. Like they're very catty. They will like strong shoulder you or like try to like push you out of the way, like go out of their way to make you feel excluded. And it's just like, for what? Just enjoy your time and have fun. Can you not do that?
I don't understand it. How is it like partying in the gay scene in Korea, like Homo Hill and those areas?
Working at LGBTQ plus like exclusive bar.
Yeah.
I don't mind the scene as long as everybody's just having fun.
Mm-hmm.
But when you go to specific gay clubs, there are ones that don't allow women.
Oh, I've heard.
Or
yeah.
if they do allow women, they can only have one woman amongst a group of men friends, and they might have to pay like $50 to get in.
What?
Yeah, so we tell our like women friends, like, just say you're transgender. Say you got a big dick on the day.
They're not going to check, so I guess you can say that.
Like, my surgery went so well.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean only one female friend per group?
Because they don't want too many. I can't say the B word. They don't want too many
Vicious.
bitches in the club. They don't want too many women in like the gay clubs.
Which I've heard the reasoning to that back in the day.
A long time ago, where the women would go and they would take pictures and expose them online.
Yeah, or
stuff
take
like
videos
that.
and expose them. Like I've heard that was the reason, but
Yeah, but that was when like a lot of straight women. Like these days, the only gay women or lesbian bars are in like Hapjeong area.
Yeah.
So a lot of the gay clubs, like the gay women want to go there too and have a good time.
Yeah.
There are some gay clubs that let women come in for free and it's chill, but a lot of them are just like very discriminate. And not just to black people as well, like, or women, like Chinese
Even
people
to black
too.
people, even Chinese folks.
Sometimes you'll go to the gay club, like strictly gay, and if they don't want you, they'll do one or two things. They'll go, you know, this is a gay club, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm bi.
Yeah.
Like,
So
and like they're like, oh, well, we're at our foreigner limit today, so.
what the fuck?
I'm like, you have a foreigner limit?
What is a foreigner limit? Like only two.
How many foreign bitches can come in here? Not you.
And are we doing the paper bag test? Cause what?
Yeah, and then they don't like Chinese people, but that's a whole other story. I ain't
Bro,
gonna go
the way people out here don't like Chinese folk is a conversation for another
there.
day.
Oh my god. Okay, but yeah, that's a whole.
I've had
nother-
conversations where my jaw just dropped because I'm like,
If you even go on Instagram Reels and you see a Korean person doing something off the wall, and they'll be like, "Must be Chinese." 중국인데 우리 we don't do that. I'm like,
it's
what?
so funny because recently I saw this video of this woman doing something very strange on a Korean subway. the caption was like, "This is why we shouldn't give visas free to Chinese people." And I'm like, yo, that's a Korean
like, that's a
woman, and I've
Korean
never seen
woman.
one before, but okay.
It's like, we know her from Line too.
Yeah, and it's
But
just like it's
they
always the
really-
Chinese that are
yeah.
being blamed. But that's insane. I never knew the gay or LGBTQIA plus community was also that discriminatory.
Yeah, and I think it's gotten more inclusive over the
Over the years, yeah.
Yeah, but it still happens like that. Like,
Boy.
Even like the old gay area, like Jongro.
Oh yeah, I did hear that was like
mostly Korean, but like
Yeah.
now they're a lot more open to everybody. But before it was like, you're a foreigner, they're like, what are you here? Like back in the old days in like America, like you walk into like a saloon, they're like, get this nigga out of here.
Like, you too dark to be in here. Please leave our presence.
Yeah, it's the same.
That's insane to me. So back in the day, I guess going to Hongdae, discrimination. Going to Itaewon, discrimination. It's just discrimination anywhere you go. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Have you been to Hongdae recently or no?
Yes. I went to Hongdae last week. I'm so sorry. Because I started out in Itaewon.
How did you end up in Hongdae?
Because Itaewon was boring.
And you thought Hongdae was better?
It
was better?
You go to Hongdae for madness. And
Period.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
I go for story times.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I didn't pay for anything, and I had bottles. And I didn't realize I was fucked up. Like, I didn't know until I checked my camera feed. And I was like, oh my God, we had bottles here and here. And
until you checked your camera feed is insane.
Yeah,
Joy.
I was like, in the video, I was like,
oh,
with the fucking sparkler.
No, but the sparkler!
Yeah.
That is such a Hongdae thing too, the whole sparkler. Every table gets like a sparkler if you order a bottle or something. Yeah, Hongdae is a special place. But yeah, girlies, be careful.
Yeah, please just mind your P's and Q's. Have survival instincts.
Yeah, because...
have common sense and just watch your back.
Yeah, just because in your country you can argue self-defense, you can't do that in Korea. It's not self-defense. You will get sued or jailed. So,
even if it's like anything sexual, like, it's hard because if you can't physically, not even physically, like, if you can't provide visual proof that you were assaulted or something like that, like you're not getting any type of help or assistance.
They're like, we can't tell. How the fuck do you prove that you got raped? Like, I've had my friend, this was back in the day too, this was like 2017. I had a friend when we were clubbing in Hongdae, a whole Korean man put his hand between her legs and just like swiped up. And I told them, and it's crazy because at the time I was cool with the bouncer of that club because we used to go there often. He'll always be like, "Oh, girls, come to the club." And I went up to him and I remember I told him the situation. He was like, "Oh, we can't really do anything about him.
Yeah.
Like, you have to get him out yourself." And I'm like,
yeah, but if I get him out myself, it's gonna be a problem.
The way I was about to get it.
Infamous Hongdae rapist.
There's an infamous Hongdae rapist.
Yes,
What do you mean? There's a Hongdae rapist?
I don't think. Out of all the years that I've lived in Korea, I would say literally 85% of the women that I know have been sexually harassed or assaulted.
Assaulted, yeah.
Especially in Hongdae. And you can sit in the comments and say like, well, you shouldn't go out and club. And I was like, well, you shouldn't go out and rape people.
Yeah, you shouldn't rape anybody, so.
But in those instances, it's like they don't get justice. They just literally go on with their life like, damn.
It happened and I can't do anything about it.
Right. And I think that's why people drink more and then it like gets repeated over and over again because there's nothing done about it. Like, I think this great country has a lot of what's it called?
Sexual crimes?
Repression?
Oh, repressed sexual what is it?
Sexual desires.
Desires, there we go. Yeah.
Due to lack of like sexual education. And I feel like with men specifically, it's men and alcohol related.
Yeah, when
not
you put
all
alcohol,
men.
Oh my gosh.
But like, alcohol is involved and everything like that. It's just there's no consequences. Yeah. And so it just declines.
I think that's another conversation that hasn't been had, and we had touched when Sean came on the podcast. This was like episode, I think, like 14 or 13 or something like that. We had touched on, the dangers of clubbing because of sexual crimes that are happening in Korea. Korea, yes, very safe, extremely safe. But if you're a woman, and you tend to go to the clubbing scenes or the night bar scenes or any nights, anything.
There's always a risk.
Or if you're dating online and you're meeting some stranger.
Or if you're hooking.
Or you're hooking up, like.
It's always a risk. Like, you have to have survival instincts.
Yes.
And it's not victim. You can
it's definitely not.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
It's not victim blaming.
It's not victim blaming to say that you have to have survival instincts to navigate this type of culture.
Yeah, because everybody talks about how safe Korea is, and I think a lot of women do come to Korea thinking, oh, it's safe, I'll go to the club by myself, which you should never do, by the way. If you're a girl, stay your ass out of the club by yourself. unless you're not drinking and you're very highly alert, then you can go to the club by yourself. But if you're thinking of going to the club by yourself in Korea and you're a woman, I would highly not suggest you do that. Because I have seen girls go to the club in Korea, Korean women too, actually. I've seen a Korean girl in the club by herself, and I was just seeing the men look at her like freaking hyenas waiting for her to like
when
fall.
I see people like that, because I am a solo clubber,
Yeah.
when I gravitate towards them,
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, like, you here by yourself?
You okay? Yeah.
Let's hang out.
Yeah,
Drink it
suddenly-
tonight? Okay, let's watch out for each other. Like,
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
Because it's like, I don't think that girl would have gotten home if we didn't even try to help her.
Because they'll come, oh, like, sir, kachi masho. Like, they.
And because she's so drunk and inebriated, she's like, yeah, because she doesn't know what the is going on.
Yeah.
And it's
Next thing
really
you know, they're like
sad.
all walking her out, and you're like, you want to chase after them, but it's like, it's not my business. But then, like, oh my God, like, I know what's gonna happen, but it's like, oh, it's such a.
It's a very double-edged sword because you're not really sure what to do, and the Korean police will see that situation, not do anything, but a black man walking his Korean girlfriend out to go to let me tell you all the story. You remember that story, right? I have a friend who has a Korean girlfriend, and after partying in Hongdae, they were walking to a taxi together, and the girlfriend was a bit drunk, but he wasn't really drunk. And he was putting her in a taxi, and the Korean police went up to him, stopped him to be like, what are you doing? Like, why are you taking this girl in a taxi? Like, trying to be very, like, aggressive. Just like Joy's story where they were being extremely aggressive with him. It was the same thing with my friend where they were, like, acting like he's about to, like, take her or assault her or something. And he's like, no, like, this is my girlfriend. Like, I've been with her for, like, years now. And they're like, no, this cannot happen. This cannot happen. And because the girlfriend was so drunk, it took her some time to be like, this is my boyfriend. And for them, they were like, how do we know that? Like, how do we know that this is actually your boyfriend? Now, my friend is a black guy, pretty big, like, big as in strong. So I think that's why they were so intimidated. Even then, it doesn't matter because, Joy, you're not like
I'm
200
not,
pounds, like looking like you're gonna
I'm
kill
trying
someone.
to do something.
Yeah. But like, oh, we see the guns.
But you know what?
But you're not like
yeah.
200 pounds or something, intimidating and all this. But
And
my
I'm very
friends-
like feminine looking, like gay looking, like come on, girl. Come
Yeah, like-
I'm gonna kidnap you. Like what?
girl, I'll be like, get the fuck out of my
Like
face.
you would swat me.
But my friend's girlfriend had to show the background to her phone with him and her in it for them to leave them alone. So it's like, y'all are not stopping these Korean men, some, not all, who are taking girls out of the club who are extremely inebriated, or the ones that are beating women up on the street. But you're going to stop a random black man with his Korean girlfriend?
That's why I love my friends, because I feel like our morals align. Like, I'm only friends with people who morally I
Align
agree
with you,
with
yeah.
and align with me. Like, if we see that, even we try not to be nosy because we
Yeah.
don't know the whole situation, but if we see genuine aggression between like a Korean man and a Korean woman or a foreign woman,
Yeah.
regardless, we like come up, hey, are you okay?
Are you
like, what's
good?
going on? Like,
Yeah.
why are you screaming at her? He's
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm just frustrated. I'm like, okay, but she's obviously uncomfortable. She's
Yeah.
crying or she's upset. Like, you need to calm down. And then if I'm with a girl, usually I'm with the chicks.
Yeah,
They'll come
the
up to her and
girlies.
be like, you okay, girlie? Like, come
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, you should go. Do you want to fight me? No. Okay.
Yeah,
go.
you just go. And it's like, Korea is the society where they do mind their business, but I think sometimes it is good to intervene, at least intervene with words and just be like, yo, are you okay? Like, do you know who this person is?
Yeah.
But if it's clearly a situation where the person is like, oh no, this is my girlfriend, like I'm just taking her home.
I was like, all right.
Yeah, I'd be like,
but,
oh, sorry, you know.
calm down.
But if
like,
she's like crying, like not trying to go, then it's obviously a situation where you should
Yeah.
step in. But there is
like
a
that
very,
show, What Would You Do?
oh my God, that used to be my favorite show back in the day. Koreans will fail miserably.
Yeah. Oh God. They just
Miserably.
watch
They
it.
do not mind people's business out here. They will just watch.
They watch.
They will,
I
This
think
is all they
Koreans
do.
are nosier than black people because at least black people. They'd be
we'll
like,
intervene.
baby,
yeah.
you okay?
Yeah,
Like,
we
what's going on?"
intervene.
Koreans like,
Yeah. Koreans just watch, which I understand.
not all.
Not all, some. Oh my God. But which I understand in some, it's they don't want to like, get sued if something was to ever go down.
And that's very valid that
Yeah.
you say that because you can like they will literally be like, or even the people that you're defending can be like, you should have minded your business. Now you're gonna see you because I'm embarrassed.
Did you hear about, this was back in the day, the girl who was being raped and a Korean man, they were all Koreans, and a second man stepped in to help her and chase the assaulter away. the girl sued the person who helped